What's up, YouTube? It's me, Fuckface, and I'm bringing you more SDRA2 Chapter 4. And if you weren't here last time, things have gotten a little bit crazy. If you want to go watch the past episode, maybe do that now. But if you've seen the series before, or if you're caught up, a quick little reminder as to what happened last time. Things got kind of insane. Big T, Teruya, he decided to get a pew-pew, a gun of the big variety, and he threatened to shoot us in the face with the gun of the big variety. Yuki pissed his pants. Yuki Pissy Maeda. Yuki PPD. I'm telling you, bro. It's getting crazy. So for those who don't know, we all got locked in a room. Me, the Mikado, the Iroha, the Yoriko, and like it got so bad. Like you might be thinking, you're going, Vodka, what? They got locked in a room by Teruya, who has a gun? Yes, but it gets worse. We had to create these walls to shield our fecal matter. Yeah, we had to take it mainly was a Roha. It was mainly a Roha, but everyone was taking fat shits, especially a Roha. And, we had to build this wall, this shitting wall, so that we could all, like, collectively take shits together. Or no, take shits away from each other. And we have like a piss wall, and we have a shit wall. And then for food, we're getting charged. But, basically, we've decided to come up with a plan. A plan that we're gonna put into action. And that plan is attack Teruya. Not everybody is on board with the plan, but we have a few. We got a few people. I believe Shinji and Aroha said nay to the plan. They're not doing it. But everybody else is in. And tomorrow, when Teruya opens the door, we're going to beat the fuck out of him with big, beautiful books. You better be ready. Whatever book we can find, we are smashing it over Teruya's head, and he's probably gonna die. Yuki's plan, by the way, in case anybody is like, oh, I like Teruya. Yuki's plan, by the way. Let's talk to everybody, see how they feel about the plan. We're okay. Together, no one will get hurt. Hopefully. Hopefully. And you know what? If this was a normal game, I'd be a believer. But Lineage after Chapter 3, I don't know anymore. I feel like they're gonna show me something sick and psychotic. How you doing, Nikei? How you doing, Nikei? The date we execute the operation is tomorrow morning. Everybody get a good night's sleep. Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow morning. The operation. Everything will turn out okay. Okay, Yuki, if you say so. No words from Shinji. And what about you, naked boy? Teruya seems really pissed. But when are you all going to untie me? Could you please be so kind, Sora? Just die. That's insane. That's insane. Disgusting. How dare he sit there naked? Let's go. No one knows if we made the right decision. But I, for one, don't regret what I say. If we don't take risks, then there's no way out of this situation. We were just talking about this yesterday. So I don't know if anybody watched the beginning of the stream yesterday, but I went to 40 different streamers. I didn't know any of them. I had the verification badge. I went to 40 different streamers, and I invited them. On the blind, I said, do you want to be on a VodkaSunnyD stream? Would you like to come and play Dungeons & Dragons, Death Game inspired, with me and some of my voice actor friends? And 39 out of 40 people said no. If we don't take risks, then there's no way out of this situation. The others must have realized that. Pearly Swirls, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. I must spread the Uhura agenda. I miss Uhura. Like it or not, time did not wait for us. And the day of the decisive battle was about to begin. Fatigue has been restored by 1. I need that shit. Skill Night Shroud Fatigue has been restored by an additional 1. Chat, here we go. I have no idea what's gonna happen. No spoilers. Here we go. The music change. Oh, shit. Everyone, are you ready? Yo, Yuki just asked you a fucking question! Chat, are you ready? Answer him! Look at this little Egg McMuffin leading the charge. We're about to fight a man with a gun. The most powerful weapon in existence. This day was bound to come sooner or later. Let's do this. Someone might get hurt from this. Someone could even die. Perhaps we really did make the wrong choice. Sora. So if anyone's scared, it's still not too late for you. Wait, Sora! I think I should be the one to say that. Yuki, it's not. We're about to kill a man. We're about to take a man out with books. It doesn't matter who's saying what. Just grab a book and get ready. I thought none of you had the will to escape this place. So I was cursing all of you behind your backs. What? You've been talking shit on everybody? You've been talking shit. Hold, chat, hold me back. He's been talking shit on everybody. On Nikei, on Iroha, on Shinji, on Yuriko, on Sora. You picking too many fights, bud. You're picking too many fights. I was cursing all of you behind your backs. And I should be more than thankful that you even decided to listen to my plan. Hey, don't get too ahead of yourselves, you two. Huh? We've come this far. We're already motivated and ready to go because of you. If things go south, we'll worry about it when it happens. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. I should be the one apologizing. Nikei, you're fine. You're fine, Nikei. Now put your boxing gloves on. We're about to pull a Hajime. Chat, everybody reach around you and grab something. Grab something for the big battle. I have my trusty boomerang and an 8-ball. And I'm ready to go to battle. Everybody's about to go to battle against a man with a gun. I got 2 things in hand and I'm ready to take him out. I'm gonna throw the boomerang, and as soon as he gets hit in the face with this, I'm going right hand and shoving the 8-ball up his ass. I know what needs to be done. I have a body pillow, that's not gonna do anything in a fight. I have a kebab, maybe. A pink PS5 controller, stylish, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. My cats, you're gonna beat the shit out of a grown man with your cats. What? I have my VSD thong. Can we get a lifetime ban on that person? I didn't see who it was, but I saw the message. Let's get a lifetime ban on them. I don't want them to be able to speak for life. Bag of crisps. Scissors. That could do something. Alright, let's go. Battle time. Betraying the void and promising you guys new hope, and yet achieving nothing. What are we now taking turns about who can apologize the most? It's almost time, so we should focus already. Yeah, no more shitting in a bucket. You're right, Yuriko. Thank you, everyone. Get ready. Here we go. I wasn't sure if my decision was the right one to make or not, but at least I won't regret it. All that's left is believing in the others, and the fight that will ensue. Our opponent is Teruya, equipped with a big fat gun. And if we take this seriously, he will also try to seriously kill us. So no mistakes are allowed. We only get one chance when he enters the room. And so we hold our breath and await for that fateful moment. Shinji? Oh my god. No, no, no. We're doomed. We're all gonna die. Have some confidence, Roha! We can't shit in a pot for the rest of our days! Hurrah, everyone. May we finally get rid of that beast Teruya and set my poor soul free. I have bad news for you, Mikado. I think if they wanted to free you, they would have done it by now. I think they would have already done it. The other two were silently holding their breaths in the corner of the room. They aren't going to join our fight, but we have to protect their lives as well. Our failure would result in everybody taking responsibility, and that responsibility meant everyone will die. Teruya said yesterday, he said, if any of you try some shit, I'm killing everybody. So there's a possibility that everybody gets shot. As we all acknowledge that fact once more, we silently bid our time. Until, chat, I am so nervous. I'm so nervous. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm so nervous, I'm pooping my pants, I'm so scared. Whoa! Huh? Ah! What happened? What? Yuki? What? What just? Yuriko, watch out! He's killing everybody! What the fuck? Sora! I was kicked in the gut by Teruya. He just came in and fucking kicked her right in the stomach. He kicked Sora right in the stomach. Excruciating amounts of pain flow through my body. I had to thank the fact that I ate nothing but calorie bars for the last few days. His power was almost enough to make me faint on the spot. What was it? What just happened? Why did Teruya attack us immediately after entering the room? How did he know we were hiding beside the door? When it comes to ambushing, if you gain knowledge of it beforehand and use it against the attackers, the result is much more devastating than what was intended for the target. Man, the number of times your teachings have saved me, Kinjo. How? How did he know? How, you ask? How did I know about the ambush? And how did I know it was gonna happen this very way? Is that what you want to ask? Let go of Sora. Wait, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's holding Sora. He's holding Sora and he's got a gun. Put her down! Put her down! Ow! He just beat the shit out of Yuriko. He's hurt. He's hitting women. He's hitting women. Cancel him. Cancel him. He's hitting women. He hit a woman. Cancel him. He's hitting women. He's hitting women. Chat, quick! Everybody grab your weapon. I got this big banana. Everybody grab a weapon. Oh my god, he's hitting women. Holy shit, no! Teruya, no! You're better than this. Ow! Seems like you've underestimated me. And to think I went such lengths to warn you. Now where do you think the person who imprisoned you? Oh, where do you think I was sleeping this whole time? He was sleeping in the bathroom. What do you mean? I specifically recall saying that I will be on watch. Don't tell me. You really didn't think that I was wandering around minding my own business while you were stuck here, did you? You've been watching us shit? You vile being. He beats women. He fucking watches us use the bathroom. And then... That's about it. That's all I got. Do with that info what you will, you know? What? I was always there on the opposite side of the door, watching you. That's creepy. That's creepy. The meeting you guys had yesterday? Well, no, not just yesterday. I've been watching you the whole time you've been trapped here. Wait a second. So does he knows that Nikei's a void then? What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck? That he knows Nikei's a void? There's no way I could have not known. I knew the fact that today was gonna be the big day. I knew that the two of them didn't approve of the plan. Wait, Teruya, you were watching this the whole time? I thought you said that you would look for ways to contact the outside world. Yeah, you... Oh my god. We're locked in here for no reason. We're locked in here for... We're in prison. We're in prison for no fucking reason. He's not looking for messages. He's not looking for messages and clues and ways to get out. He lied? Chat! He beats women! He watches us take shits! And he's a liar? This is bad. This is a negative moment. I thought you said that you would look for ways to contact the outside world. That rescue would come soon. There's no way to contact them. What do you mean? I'd given up on that a long time ago. So you're lying and being sneaky? All that's left for us to do is wait for the Foundation itself to come rescue us. Then why would you trap us, fucker? So that no one would die. Until the Foundation comes to the rescue. This is literally the only way Kinjo would have done this. We can't have the same thing that happened to me. That time happened to you as well. Well, you say that, but guess what, Teruya? You're here and standing. You're standing here in front of us. So whatever happened, you got through it. This is barnacles. This is fucking barnacles. This is tartar sauce. I'm about to say a bad fucking word. This is mega barnacles. Don't clip that. That word is vile, I know. I think this is insane. You know why? Because Tsurugi Kinjo would have gotten shit done. I said it. I said Tsurugi Kinjo would have gotten shit done. I said it. Cancel me all you want. I said it. He would have gotten shit done. Not whatever this is. I can't let anyone sacrifice themselves. Teruya. What the fuck? This is the only way. No one will die. I will protect everyone. He's unhinged. Add that to the list. Add that to the list. He beats women. He watches her take shits. He's a liar. And now he's mentally unstable. This is how it should be, right? Right, Kinjo? Someone do something. Teruya cried out in agony. Get him a Klondike bar or something. He's popping off. What made him act like this? He's been through a lot. To be fair, Teruya's been through a mountain of bullshit. However, this ain't it. What drove him into such insanity? All that was clear was that no words would ever convince Teruya right now. And we have lost him again. I told you that to rebel means death. Don't shoot someone. Teruya, don't. You're better than this. Don't shoot. I know. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you shoot someone. I guess this is what happens when you try to rule with violence. If sacrifice is what you wish to see, that sacrifice is what you'll get. You'll all die here. Shobai! Shobai! No! I don't want to die! I don't know, Yuki, earlier you were saying shoot me, remember? Yuki, in the end, what were you to me? I wonder. Stop! Stop! What's happening? When Teruya was about to shoot Yuki. No way. No way. Chat, I have goosebumps. No. Shinji's gonna die. Shinji's gonna die. No. When Teruya was about to shoot Yuki, at that exact moment, Shinji leaped out at Teruya with a war cry. Shinji, don't. Ah! Shinji, I thought you said you weren't in on this. I can't let someone precious to me die again. I won't fail to save them this time. Ah! The gun! No, don't shoot Shinji! Don't shoot Shinji! Chad, get the weapons! Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, stop! The gun! The gun! Nice catch, Yuki, hold it tight! What, they got the gun? Did they get the gun? Shinji started strangling Teruya with his arms. What? Shinji started strangling Teruya? Oh my god, he's choking him out! This is turning to a... Fuck is going on, man? This is insane! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. He's strangling him. He's choking him out. Wait, Shinji, don't kill him. I know. I'm just putting him out of conscious. A gun? There's a gun in my hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yuki? Now that I have this gun, Yuki, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You sit down right now. There ain't no, oh, now I got this gun. There ain't no, oh, now I got this gun in my hand. There ain't none of that going on. You sit the fuck down. Boy, you sit the fuck down. Yuki! After grabbing the gun that slipped out of Teruya's hands, Yuki muttered something under his breath. Pointed. No. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Yuki gets the gun, mutters something under his breath, and points the gun at Teruya. What? Yuki, wait! I can kill him! I can take revenge for what he did to us all this time! Yuki, no! Yuki. Chat. Now's finally my chance to kill him. Sora shouts, no! Yuki, don't! No! Did Sora just fucking karate chop him? Sora just went up to Yuki and fucking karate chopped his ass. Holy shit. Nice one, Sora. Yeah, Sora, give him another one. Oh. Teruya's getting choked. But did you guys see what Yuki was about to do with that gun? What just happened? I was just barely able to stop Yuki as I snatched the gun from him. At the same time, Teruya let out a cry and lost his consciousness. And the situation was over, just like that. Ad? Guys, I told you, bro. Twitch has changed their ad policy. I'm telling you guys. Depending on your area, you might randomly get an ad midstream. And this is why I say, if you sub, not only do you get a Kyoko Kirigiri emote, not only will you get a Hibiki and Kanade emote by next week, you will get to support me and watch the stream in the best quality. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. You do whatever you want. I just wouldn't want your viewership to be interrupted at a pivotal moment. That's all. You guys can, and some people say I don't got the mun. Well, guess what? Some people can sub for free with Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. By typing !Prime, you can sub for free. Chat, give me a second. It's so fucking hot in this room. And I'm turning my fan on. Turning my fan on real quick. It is way too hot right now. Holy God. Got a little desk fan here. I think the reason why it got hot in here all of a sudden was because of everything going on. It was intense. It was intense. Holy fuck. W Shinji, I can't believe Yuki was about to shoot him. Yuki was about to shoot Teruya, bro. That would have been a thing. You know what happened? If Yuki would have succeeded and he would have shot Teruya in the face, Yuki fans would have been like, oh, he's just being a little silly Billy. He didn't mean to shoot Teruya in the face and kill him. He was just being the silliest Billy. That's what they would have said. 098765 thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. W's in chat. Ugh. Teruya, he's not dead, is he? He's not dead. I went easy on him. He's just unconscious, that's all. Yuki did nothing wrong? I mean, look, here's my thing. If Shinji's stepping... Okay. If the person saving you and helping you out in a situation says, hey, I'm saving you, don't do that, and then you do it, it's kind of like the worst, low-key. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Shinji didn't want anything to do with this. He's fighting trauma. He's fighting PTSD. He runs in. He saves Yuki. Yuki would not have ever, in a million years, been put in a position where he had the gun. Unless Shinji steps in. Shinji steps in. He doesn't want him using. He doesn't want Yuki using the gun. He doesn't want him to shoot Teruya. And Yuki is about to defy his fucking savior and do it anyways? That's crazy. W Sora for stopping him. But you know what would have happened if Yuki would have shot Teruya? This man right here, this man who saved him, would have mountains more trauma. Think about that. Shinji is such a fucking W, bro. Time and time again. This man deserves, like, a fucking medal, bro. Multiple of them. And I don't get the whole, oh, I have a gun now, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, bro, you would not have that gun if it wasn't for the man who just saved your life that doesn't want you using the gun. And then, what if he messes up and shoots Shinji by accident? Think about that. He's not dead. I went easy on him. He's just unconscious, that's all. Why does Shinji have PTSD because of snow again? We don't know. I don't think we have the exact story yet. But we can make some assumptions. I mean, I think it has something to do with, like, probably he was on the job and he probably failed on a night when it was, like, snowing or something like that. Or he watched someone die in front of him and he failed to save someone. I think that's kind of what's been hinted at. Yuki, sorry for hitting you. Are you alright? Yeah, I should be the one apologizing. Just what was I up to? At least he... You know what? I'll give Yuki some props here, which I don't do often. Self-reflection is a trait that not a lot of people have. If he's able to self-reflect and go, wow, what came over me? I'm so sorry. That's good. That's good. That's good. W Yuki. If you're not hurt, then let's just leave it at that. Yeah, we're all safe and sound. It's our victory. I wouldn't say we're completely fine, seeing that some of us are a bit injured. But considering nobody's dead, this is really the best result we could have had. We can all thank Shinji for that. Teruya had seen through our plans. We would have all died if it wasn't for Shinji. Also, Teruya, what the fuck? The problem with Teruya is he lied, bro. Like, it's one thing to lock us in here, but to not even, like, make an effort to search every once in a while? Dude, come on. I mean, I guess Shobai's being active, but, like, no, bro, lying? Oh, that hurt me. When Aroha said that, that shit hurt me. Yo, define obsessed with the tier 1 gifted. W's in chat. Not at all. Yeah, it wasn't anything of the sort. We were lucky that Teruya had been convinced that I was not going to attack him from the conversation that we had yesterday. And to be honest, I can't move my body that well even now. Ever since it was snowing inside. And yet you took action. You saved my life. He did! Yuki. All I ever did was say bad stuff to you. And yet, you're always there to help me out. Dude, that doesn't matter. Don't you dare cry, Yuki. What did I tell you about acting like a man? Bro. So, we really did win? Yeah, we're finally free from this life. I mean, kind of. We all shouted out in celebration. Wait a minute, is there a bathroom in the tower? Is Shobai also just, like, shitting in a corner? Like, are we just piling up mountains of fecal matter in this tower until one of us goes insane? Or becomes a scatologist or whatever the fuck it is? I've been playing eugenics, and I recall something happens when there's too much shit around the cat. They turn into, like, a poop scientist. Is that what's gonna happen? Is Aroha gonna become a poop scientist? What is going on here? We all shouted out in celebration. This was the first victory that we earned this whole school trip. Although we didn't expect that victory to be against Teruya instead of a Void, we still won nevertheless. We did. We did! To say that we were proud of ourselves was an understatement. Iroha, by the way, Iroha, new top favorite character for old VodkaSunnyD. For old VodkaSunnyD, new top favorite character. The Iroha, I will accept 0 Iroha slander in my vicinity. Y'all good, Iroha? So when are you going to free me? Are we actually freeing him? Some time had passed after that. I would just tie him up right next to Teruya. Teruya was considered a threat, just like Shobai and Mikado, and thus was tied down. But it wasn't like we were going to completely oppose Teruya. We decided to have a conversation with everyone, including Teruya, in another room. A self-organized meeting was something we didn't have in a long while. Barring the daily routine. So they left Mikado tied up, right? Wait, is he untied? Please tell me he's tied up. And so what are we going to do with this criminal? Ooh, he not looking too good. He not looking too good. Chat, come get your mans. This is how some of my cooks be looking after they fight each other. As you guys know, I'm a cook. I work at a restaurant with a lot of other cooks. And they do this shit, bro. They meet up outside of the restaurant after a crappy shift, and they beat the fuck out of each other. It hasn't happened a lot, but it did happen once. One guy got, like, knocked the fuck out. It's crazy. Me? I never been into a fight. Well, I never been in a fight with one of the cooks, physically. But, you know, there's a lot of ego in that kitchen. They're all talking about meeting up and beat the shit out of each other. Didn't you tell us that two people fought each other because of dishes? Yep. The two dishwashers. The two dishwashers did not like each other, and they decided to meet up and fight. It was a mutual agreement. They mutually agreed, I don't like you, and he's like, I don't like you. And they met up outside of work, and they fought, and one dude got his shit rocked. The bigger dude, actually. The bigger dude got his shit rocked. There was a bigger guy, and there was a guy who was, like, slightly less big. And apparently the smaller dude could fight, and he beat the fuck out of him. He knocked his ass out and drug him home. Apparently, he dragged his ass home and to his mom, back to his mom's house. And he was like, "Yep, we agreed to fight. Here's your son." Yeah. I think the bigger dude quit like the next week or something after that. Heads up, Yuki. No murder allowed. Of course, I was just panicking that time, okay? Let's tie his hands down and wait for now. We can't completely restrict him like Mikado, right? A criminal. If Kinjo finds out, I'm gonna be so dead. You've been on and on about this Kinjo person. Who exactly is he? You really want to know? You want to know about Kinjo? You want to know about the Tsurugi Kinjo? Hey, everybody sit down. About to tell you a W story. He's my friend. A friend and my boss. The head of the Kisaragi Foundation. I think I mentioned him once before. I've heard about this Kisaragi Foundation. It's like an ultimate idol group, right? They're a bunch of pop idols. They go up on stage and go, "Mato Mato!" The head, so he's in control of the foundation. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I really was doing all that to protect him. Seriously? You tried to kill us? That's because you tried to resist me. Look, no one actually died for the past few days, remember? We were shitting in a corner. It was piling up. The stench was disgusting. We had nothing to eat but protein bars. What are you going on about? That's a pretty deterministic way of looking at things. I get what you were onto, but your methods were wrong. I know, but this was the only way for me. That's how Kinjo, how the Kisaragi Foundation works. And with that, we finally realized the reason behind why Nikei told us to keep his reveal a secret to Teruya. We have no clue about what kind of place the Foundation actually was.
Oi.
Hey, since you were watching us, you must have heard about me as well, right? Teruya, now's not the time to play silly. Speak your words. So yeah, I'm a void. I've told these guys the truth, and have been working with them ever since. I'm sorry for not telling you earlier, but seems like I made the right choice, huh? You must believe in us, Teruya. We won't die, even without you. We will all survive and escape this tower, and this world. Yo, chat. Who do you think's going to play Kisaragi in the new pop idol sensation movie coming out? You guys hear about that new movie where they get together with a bunch of pop idols? They gather a bunch of pop idols under the watchful eye of the Kisaragi Foundation, and they try to expand and take the world by storm via music and pop. Yeah, you guys hear about that movie? Who do you think's gonna play Kisaragi? Jack Black? Maybe. Maybe Jack Black, yeah. Yup, he might. He might. Chris Pratt, yeah. Yup, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You think Dwayne The Rock Johnson's gonna play Kisaragi in the new Pop Idol movie coming out? Michael Cera. Do as you like. It's not like I have to stay in this. Not like I have a say in this when I'm tied up like this. Teruya dropped his bruised head down. He looked so defeated with a hint of regret. Well, he did go berserk on us, and we almost died because of that. Then we should take turns watching Teruya and Mikado. But what are we going to do from here? What do you mean? Have you forgotten? We might have gotten out of the break room, but we're still trapped inside the tower. You're right. Although, we can investigate more places. We need to consider meals and bathrooms. Places to sleep, among other things. It's probably best that we keep our basic life necessities in the break room. We have the fireplace and the bathroom there as well. Come to think of it, we kinda made do with books. Yeah, the shit books. Chat. I'm thinking about something. I don't know if you'd approve, though. I'm thinking about something. I don't know if you'd approve. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? I feel like I might chat. No, I feel like I might be a poser. I might not have the ability to claim this. Feet stream? Say it's a feet stream. It's not a feet stream. That's not, no. It's not where I'm going with this. Here's the deal. So, I've said this before. I've always said Iroha could be Kaido's daughter. I said that. I said that. Me and Iroha, we got similar hair color. You know, I'm thinking about adopting her. I might have to adopt Iroha. I don't know. I might have to adopt Iroha. Gotta bring her under the protection of VodkaSunnyD and the VodkaSunnyD people. I might have to do that. I don't know. I think I gotta bring Iroha in. But I feel bad because I didn't come around until chapter 4. It wasn't that I disliked Iroha before. I just didn't see the vision. I just didn't see the vision. I'm seeing the vision now. I'm seeing the vision. This might have to be Satsuki's sister. I don't know. This might be Satsuki's sister. I don't know. Come to think of it, we kind of made do with the books. But how did Teruya and Shopai take care of their business? How did you do that? Oh, in my case, you don't have to answer stuff like that. And Iroha, stop bringing up poop stuff. Yeah, Iroha, stop bringing up poop stuff. We're done talking about that. Although I am curious. I asked the same question earlier. Where was everybody shitting? Because I'm not trying to, like, go sit down on a chair, and next thing I know, I'm just sitting in a pile of fecal. Like, I'm really not trying to do that. They were shitting in the books? They were shitting in the books? That's disgusting. So they, like, found a book they didn't like, they spread their ass and shat right into a book, and then slammed it shut and threw it in the fireplace? So, continue our life as before, but expand our investigation. Is that it? Everyone, I'd like to bring something up. They were using pages to wipe? Oh, no! No! How would we set Teruya free? What? What if... What if he tries to do something again? Regarding our meals, we have to buy the calorie bars from Shobai, right? I'd like to suggest that we leave that job to Teruya like before. Are we actually letting him go? I'm against it. He's probably gonna do something horrible again. If Iroha's against it, I'm against it. Leave him tied up. I think different. He seems defeated at this point, and he doesn't even have a gun. Where is the gun, by the way? Which one of you fuckers has the gun? Who took that shit? If he tries to do something funny, we can all gang up on him. But I thought we were gonna individualize ourselves. And he should know best that all eyes will be on him for quite a while. Well, you're certainly not wrong, but that's not the only problem. Teruya seems to have the most amount of money here. If we try to individually buy the food from Shobai, it'll cost a fortune. Is anyone here rich enough for that? I see, the money problem is something I can definitely get behind. So is it a deal? You let me free, in exchange I'll bring you the food like I used to. Chad, I have a question. If you were in this situation, do you let Teruya free? Do you let him walk after that shit? Dude, listen, I like Teruya as much as the next guy, but he was kicking Yoriko in the stomach and, like, about to kill Yuki and headlocking Sora. Like, he was off it, bro. He was off it. And I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, Vodka, you like Tsurugi. Why you hating on Teruya? I'm not hating on Teruya, but part of the reason I like Teruya is because, dude, Teruya was like one of the most relatable dudes in DRA. He was just like a normal guy thrown into this situation, and he had a lot of normalcy about him, but that's like why I liked him, you know? It's not, I don't think, like, that's just not Teruya. Leave Kinjo maxing to Kinjo, and Teruya, just keep being the you that you are, you know? So is it a deal? You let me free. In exchange, I'll bring you food like I used to. Basically, is there a problem with that? Of course not. Alright? I'll bring you the food from Shobai. Now that that's settled, I think it's best that we keep him inside the break room as well. To keep an eye on him, eh? So now 8 of us, excluding Shobai, will be living in the same place. Not sure if you'll even listen to me at this point, but keep your guards up. You're most vulnerable when you're at ease. Don't you forget that the threat of the Voids and Mikado still exists. We're very aware of that without your help. Thank you. Can someone explain the Teruya backstory? If you haven't played DRA, I really suggest going and watching my playthrough of DRA on YouTube. I, like, really encourage that. I think I'm gonna say something here. I've said it before. I think DRA is better than SDRA2. Not by a lot. They're pretty close in, like, what they deliver. But, like, DRA is, like, fucking fantastic. Like, DRA is, like, it is absurd how good that shit is. And if you haven't seen the series, go watch it on my YouTube channel. But basically, Teruya was in the, he was in a death game. He was in a death game. He was, I'll try to do this without spoiling anything, but, I mean, I guess, obviously, he survived. If he's here now, he's one of the survivors. But, he was, like, very much probably, like, the most normal dude. Among, like, everybody that was in the game, he was probably, like, the most normal, like, if you took a dude off the streets and threw him in this situation, he was very, like, relatable. And just trying his best to keep up with things and get through things. And he did have his own things that he, like, brought to the table that he was good at. But, he struggled. He struggled, and he went through some crazy shit, and he's definitely influenced by the people he's been around and the crazy shit he's been through. And I'm just saying, like, you know, he's been through a lot, so I understand why he's doing what he's doing, but, you know, it sucks to see him lose that charm, because he had a lot of charm about him. We're very aware of that without your help. Thank you. Now that we've decided the rules, we've got one last thing to settle. As I said that, I put the gun that had been in my pocket on the table. The gun. The gun. The gun. This gun was single-handedly what made us so weak and useless against Teruya. Where did you get this, by the way? So conversely, gaining a weapon of this caliber must be a positive addition to our group. Right. As long as someone trustworthy and responsible holds this, it should prove to be useful later on. They're gonna give it to Shinji, aren't they? But where did this exactly come from? Teruya, how did you acquire this? Being a Roha, thinking on the same wavelength? That makes sense. Explain it! I don't know why, but I found it at the top of the tower, inside the break room. The top of the tower? I was somehow the one to find it first, and I just happened to use it against you. Well, that isn't the important part. The issue is who should be the one to hold this. I say Yuki's out. Me and Aroha, same wavelength again. Yuki is fucking out! He tried to shoot Teruya without hesitation the moment he got a gun in his hands. I told you that was because... I guess that's just an excuse. Fair enough. I agree that it's best I don't receive the gun. I mean, is there any need to continue this debate? I don't think any one of us is worthy, except Shinji. Dude, real quick, you want to know something weird about DRA? I tend not to like, I don't want to say I dislike, but I tend to not resonate with characters that are all like, power of friendship, we got this, you know. But for some reason, I fuck with Akane a lot. I find myself missing Akane a lot. I don't know why. Akane just played such an interesting role time and time again. Yeah, I'm an Akane fan. I will say that, you know, with my chest. I'm an Akane fan. I don't think any one of us is worthy except Shinji. Wow, me? I knew they would give him the gun. I feel like something bad's gonna happen with Shinji this chapter, and it's making me feel ill, but I hope I'm wrong. True. The most trustworthy one here right now is Shinji. Agreed. He's the one who saved us earlier, and he's usually the most helpful one when the situation calls for it. I mean, huge compliment to Shinji there, but, yeah. This is too embarrassing. If you take the gun, I know there will be nothing to worry about. Smile. I knew you were the right one to trust. No, as I told you before, I'm in a very unstable state right now. The cold, dry air and the snow is making my heart tremble. I'm doing my best to hold it in. Then that's all the more reason for you to hold the gun. What? What this gun represents in this tower. No, this whole killing school trip is power itself. I don't know if I have the right to talk about your past, but perhaps this power is enough for you to recover from your own traumas. Right? You literally jumped in to save our lives. I know I can't be that brave. But... God, how indecisive can you get? Then how about we vote? All in favor of Shinji keeping the gun, raise your hands. I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, voting? If he himself says he doesn't want to hold the gun, then don't give him the gun. No, you can't just go ahead and decide something of this importance by voting. My, it seems like we're unanimous. I don't like that. I don't like that. I beg of you, Shinji. I mean, I would at least, like... I'd at least give him a day. I don't know who holds the gun. It is a tough situation. I don't know who you're supposed to give the gun to. Alright. As weak as I am, I'll try my best for you all. Look, I think Shinji's a good decision if it wasn't snowing and if he wasn't dealing with all this traumatic stuff and if he literally didn't just look at them and say, yeah, I'm not feeling too hot right now to hold this. You know, you'd be so much cooler if you didn't act so embarrassed all the time. What? What? He's very cool, actually. Shinji's very cool. And the way he acts is part of his charm as a character. The fuck? Who are you to look at someone and talk about being cool? What? Yuki, you'd be so much cooler if you were just Utsuro all the time. There, I said it. And so, our awkward relationship seemed to change for the better. We were able to beat the final boss of this tower, Teruya, and regain order and peace inside the tower. There is no guarantee that we'll be able to escape from this tower, nor have we found any clue of doing so. But we have grown since our last trial through many hardships. All that's left is to do our best to find the truth behind this tower and this whole killing school trip. And with our goals set straight, we were able to take a big step towards that goal. Who is it? Uh-oh. Greetings, comrades. Please gather at the Oracle Room immediately. That unhinged motherfucker. There was the usual lunchtime meeting announcement, and we all gathered shortly after the Oracle Room. We continued our usual routine of picking each other our books. As expected, there wasn't much progress gained from today's meeting as well. After that, we each went our ways to freely investigate the rest of the tower. You're finally free from confinement. You can now freely investigate the tower. Everyone else looks to be scattered, so let's look around. Okay. Okay. Chat, go ahead. I know you guys have things to say to him. This is your chance. Go ahead. Say whatever you need to say to him, say it now, chat. Say it now. He's so cute, I give him a kiss. That's what you say to him. Bro bro lied, made people shit in the corner, and beat women. And you guys are just like, come here, baby boy, give me a little smoochy punchy. Ah! You're not even gonna give him a slap on the wrist? Dude, the Danganronpa community's not real, bro. Teruya, don't your hands hurt? Are you trying to spy on me? Don't worry about it, honestly. Ay, ay, ay. I'm useless without that gun. How about I slap his cheeks? Alright, go ahead and ban that person for life. That's not what I was saying. He says he's useless without the gun, but he took on 4 people without actually using the gun. He did! He was beating them up with his kicks and shit. Don't concern yourself with me. Alrighty. Let's look around. I'm gonna go up here. Where's Shobai at? I always do that! Devil May Cry 1 kind of shit right there. Nikei got a little exclamation point. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Sora, wait! Nikei? No one's around, right? There's something I need to tell you. What? What is it? Come inside and I'll tell you. What's going on? I was led into the meeting room by Nikei. What are they doing here? Yuriko? Puki? You're here too? So, when Nikei said there was still one person left, he meant Sora. So I suppose you two got called by Nikei as well. Yeah. Don't know about the reason, but he said he had something to tell us all. But like, is there really something to talk about? It's not like we have something to worry about right now. All we have to do is search for the clues that... True. What's the matter? Is there something else you'd like to bring? Nah, this should be enough. Well, it's not like there's any other person we can trust. What do you mean? Well, the thing is, when you just picked your books in the Oracle Room, what did the book say? What do you mean? It's the same every time. A string of letters that look to be some sort of code. Yeah, I don't know why Shinji's not here. I can kind of make an assumption why Iroha's not here. I don't know what's going on, chat. We're gonna have to figure this out. Same here, though it unfortunately wasn't the reset code. I see. Nothing different here as well, but why? The thing is, there was something strange written on the book I chose. Something strange? So it wasn't a reset code. There's a traitor amongst you who's with the Void. What? What? The page that usually contains the code had that written on it instead. What do you mean? There's a traitor? Dun, dun, dun! So you mean there's a rat among us? Yeah, there are 3 Voids alive. Mikado, me, and the one I can't reveal. So there's a person who's helping the Void among the 6 people excluding those 3. What? Slap my ass and call me a bitch. Are you kidding me? Now this is not something I expected. Shove a stick up my ass and call me a corn dog. Are you serious? That can't be! It's not me! Wait, is this info even credible to begin with? Jostle my joystick. What? Don't panic and listen to me. Personally, I think the traitor is none other than Shinji Kasai. What? What? No! No, not not Shinji Kasai! What? Are you kidding me? What the H? Take a cord and shove it up my butt and call me an Apple iPhone. There's no way! What? Shinji is the traitor? What? Yuki, don't start getting mad. You're the why he saved your life. Now that's a W, Yuki. Now that's a W. I thought he was about to get pissed. That's a W. I'm gonna say it. That's a W, Yuki, right there. How could you, Nikei? You think I'd believe that? There's no way that Big Bro's the traitor. I'm gonna say it. I'll give him a break. W's in chat for Yuki. W's in chat for Yuki. I'm saying it. You're not gonna hear me say that often. Yuki W as usual? No, not as usual. That's this moment right here. He literally just saved us. How dare you try to... Wait, calm down. I'm just as confused as you are. Why do you think I'm discussing this with you all? Putting that aside, there's something I'd like to ask you, Nikei. How did you conclude this is the main thing. It's strange, seeing how you're a Void. Wouldn't you already know if Shinji was working with you? No, it's true that Void only has 5 members. But that's not all there is to it. Huh? Rumor has it that there was a mysterious collaborator that helped with our plans. A collaborator, you say? Go on! No one other than Mikado knows about this person. I've only heard about their existence, that's all. And you're saying that it's Shinji? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course it's a lie! You know what? Give me that gun! Give me that gun right now! I'm about to do something crazy. Alright, calm down, Yuki. Calm down, Yuki. Marcy. Thank you for the sub at tier 1 for 2 months. I'm at my job and my volume is down, but I'm still on the vodka grind. Well, I hope work goes quickly for you. Thank you for the sub. Why would you even think he's the traitor in the first place? I know that I know that if it wasn't for him, we would have all been dead this morning. But he had been acting strange all this time, and as a Void, something tells me that something's up. And why would you go and hide such valuable info until just now? You're basically telling us that there's a sixth void. I couldn't confirm the information myself. And I had heard that they only helped prepare the plan. And that they weren't involved with the execution of it. Besides, I figured it would only add to the confusion if I said there was another void out there. Why would such a secret be written on that weird book? All we ever got up until now was weird codes. Beats me. I told you before, this whole tower is a mysterious place, even for us voids. Yuki, where are you going? I'm going to get the gun to shoot him in the head. Yuki, no, come back! I'm going to ask Big Bro himself about this. There's no way he's a traitor. Wait, you can't do that. Why? Why can't I? I'm Yuki Maeda, and I do what I want. What do you think the whole point of us gathering? What do you think was the point of me gathering you three? What do you think would happen if this gets out to everyone? Yuki, I feel you. I don't want to believe this myself. But as long as there's a possibility of Shinji being the traitor, we should act with caution. Caution? Oh, and how are you going to achieve that, bitch? Whoa, Yuki, calm down with that language. Yuki, you calm down with it. You don't say that word. I'll ask him. If he's truly a void, then he'll react to the word only us voids know. A word that only you know? So it's like some kind of code, is it? You could put it that way. Anyways, should all try to play dumb for now. Don't tell anyone, alright? Let's call this meeting off for now. When there's 9 people wandering about this place, someone might have already heard us. Oh, I'm not sold yet, Nikei. Oh, hi, Yuki Maeda. Oh, I'm not sold. Something about you suddenly finding that kind of info on those books. When we've only been gathering weird codes, just... But alright, I'll leave it to you for now. Wow, I thought for sure you were gonna lose your temper again, Yuki. Our little Yuki has grown up. Has he? Has he? I'm the normal one, okay? You're all ultimates. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. Little comedian. I can't, bro. I'm the normal one, okay? You're all ultimates. That's why you can stay calm, even when stuff like this happens. And that's why I freak the fuck out. And the reason I was able to grow up was because Bro was there for me. And that's exactly why I don't want to believe this. There's no way that he's a traitor. I'm sure of it. One hardship after another. Just when we thought we were finally free from Teruya's imprisonment, we were told a shocking reveal. You know, it's weird though. I want to know, I'm curious as to how he deduced Shinji. I'm wondering if it's because Shinji was not going to make any moves or actions, but then technically Mikado's life is at risk the moment we do the plan, right? So Shinji's kind of like required to step in, right? But I don't want to believe it. I thought Shinji was the fattest W I've ever seen. For now, we should just leave it to Nikei and let him talk with Shinji. But if Shinji really is the traitor, what are we to do? I started investigating after the meeting with Nikei. But I can't seem to focus. Ever since I was in that meeting room, all I could think of was Shinji. And the possibility of him being a traitor. I don't want to believe that, but if it was true... Oh, Sora, there you are. You alone? Yeah, what's up? You cold? Where my hug at, Yuriko? You can't Sora, you can't just say that to her. You can't just say that to her. About what Nikei told us just now. I wanted to ask your opinion on all of it. Well, I was just wondering about that as well. It's honestly bugging me to the point where I can't seem to focus on the investigation at all. Wait, did you look for me just to ask that? Why? Is there something wrong with that? Well, Yuki, I don't even have to ask. And Nikei seems to have a strong opinion on this as well. So the only neutral one here is you, Sora. Well, I guess we just have to leave it up to Nikei for now. It's not like we have better options anyway. Yeah, about that, I've been thinking of something. Nikei brought us three and told us to keep the secret from the others. And Nikei said Shinji might be the traitor. Hence, outing him as a possible Void member. Of course, if Shinji was a Void member, then Nikei would have surely known about that. Then just look at the remaining people. Mikata's a Void, and Teruya's part of the Foundation, so he's probably not a Void. It isn't impossible, but it sure is improbable. So that just leaves us with two people. My best friend and my daughter. Shobai Hashimoto, VodkaSunnyD's best friend, and Iroha Nijui, VodkaSunnyD's adopted daughter. What are you trying to do? You're trying to bring my people into your little circle here? I get what you're trying to say. You're telling me that one of those two is the remaining Void member. How much does this hurt for you, Vodka? Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Vodka, stop friend-zoning Shobai. I'm just gonna say it right now. Who here has watched the Danganronpa Tomodachi Life series? It's a new series on my channel. Who here, type 1 if you have watched VodkaSunnyD's Tomodachi Life Danganronpa series. If you haven't, you should. Yeah. Shobai and Yuki Maeda hooked up. Yeah, no, I was right there in front of Shobai, and looks at me and he goes, I'm just thinking about Plain Boy all the time. I'm thinking about Yuki Maeda. And those fuckers got together. Those fuckers are dating each other. Yuki Maeda and Shobai are dating each other on our Tomodachi Life Island. If you haven't seen the VodkaSunnyD series yet, it's on the YouTube channel, Danganronpa meets Tomodachi Life. We're probably going to be playing it again later next week, and I'm going to add Maki, and I got to add my adopted daughter, Iroha. Those are the two next characters that I'm going to add to the island, is Maki and Iroha. But you can watch the fucking series. You can watch the fucking series. I'm just trying to be friends with Shobai, and the whole time he's like, out of my way, Yuki Maeda's here. You're telling me that one of those two is the remaining Void member? And as I said before, I really think... You jealous? I'm not jealous. Wait, is Karumi there? Karumi's not there. See, here's the fun fact about the Tomodachi live streams, is while we're live, I let people vote for what characters they want. So if you want a specific character, it might be harder for you to get it if you're not in the live. If you're not in the live obtaining it. Juggling, thank you so much for the tier 1. You will now get to watch the streams with all the emojis, including Kyoko Kirigiri, and no ads. Thank you so much for the subscription and the support. Thank you. I mean, chat, let me ask you a question. Would you rather me build Anji Yonaga or Iroha? Because we only have one art room on the Tomodachi Island. Should we build Anji or should we build Iroha? Never mind. Sorry, Sora. I guess this really doesn't help our situation in any way. The focus should be on Shinji, not on who's the last Void. Yeah, and escaping this tower. Alright, I should get back to my investigation. Thanks, Sora. Talking to you always seems to clear my mind. Same here. Thank you as well, Yuriko. It's not like I need your thanks right now. I'm probably more thankful than you. Goodbye! Goodbye! Sora, a fine specimen of a tsundere. What a girl. Sora, what the fuck? What the fuck? But she's right. There's really not... Oh, I can't with these two. Why is Sora talking like a creep? I don't know. Sora's just over there. A fine specimen of a tsundere. What a girl. But she's right. There's really not much we can do about the other problems. Our first priority should be escaping this tower. And for... Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Chat! Ah! Bathroom! 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 Oh my god! I feel like I just lost 20 pounds. Our first priority should be escaping this tower, and for that, I need to investigate as always. Whew! That aside, this tower sure is tall. I didn't notice it when we first entered. But now that I look at it from this angle, the stairs end here, so this should be the highest floor. But we could reach even higher using the ladders. I can't even see the ceiling. It really is that high. If I fell from this place, I doubt I'd survive. Don't talk like that. And just at that very moment, what? That didn't just happen, right? I was taking a shit and I came, that did not just happen. Sora's dead? Huh? What? What?! What? A body has been discovered. Everyone please gather at the room in this Tower of Babel. What the fuck? I went to take a poop, and I came back like, oh, we're back, baby. What? Yesterday, my parents abandoned me. Or maybe that was today. I'm not... What? What the fuck just happened? Did the main character just die? Or maybe that was today. I'm not honestly sure. Who the fuck is this? Such is the fuzzy memory from my childhood days. The passage of time shattered those precious moments. So much that There's no way that they just killed the main character and they're gonna pull a V3 and make me play as Yuki Maeda. There is no fucking way that they just killed the main character and I'm about to play as Yuki Maeda. There's no I need to breathe. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do something crazy. The passage of time shattered those precious memories so much that I can't even remember their faces. I once did try to find their traces. That wasn't very like me, huh? Must have been possessed or something. But they were already dead long ago. They continued living like that until they killed themselves, like the bastards they were. People don't change. Fate isn't something grand like Providence. It just represents the ever-unchanging self. The one who will make the worst decisions are always decided from the start. If they haven't, then time was simply having mercy on them. Like a salmon returning to its birthplace. Everything is on a destined path. It was built to be that way. That is how I was able to calm myself. The only reason I'm like at all acting normal and not freaking out is because I don't believe it. I genuinely, the reason there's not more of a reaction in this moment is that I don't believe that that just happened in front of me. I don't. There has to be some hallucinogenic bullshit like that didn't just happen. That I don't believe that that just happened. I don't believe that just happened. I don't. There's some fucking weird memory visual shit going on. That didn't just happen. That is how I was able to calm myself. The world will keep changing, but people don't. You can't trust people in this damned world. The only thing worthy of trust is what they have. And yourself. Our desires make us human. Our desires make us feel alive. That's what it's telling me. There's no way. They're not going to show me a dead Sora. There's no way. Ugh. Can't even have a quiet nap in a place like this. Huh. What a turn of events. About damn time someone died. Looks like the snow stopped. I had a nasty dream. Maybe it was because of the change in atmosphere. I can't get used to it no matter how hard I try. Well then, let's go check who bit the dust this time. First floor power room, eh? Wonder who it could be. I'm playing as Shobai. No way. They killed the main character. I'm in shock. I'm gonna be so honest, chat. Like, in all the other chapters... Well, I shouldn't say that. Not in all the other chapters. But in Chapter 3, I had a feeling... Well, I thought one of the twins were going to go in Chapter 3. And then in Chapter 2, I had a very strong feeling going in. Like, we talked about it, how Kokoro had death flags. And I had a feeling it was probably Emma. And I was able to predict all the voids. And, like, there was a lot of things that I kind of, like, foresaw before it happened. But this? Not in a million years, bro. I've played a lot of Danganronpa, and I am shocked. I am fucking bewildered right now. I am genuinely, like, I don't even... What? "23 files of Sora, and the main character dies. And now I'm playing as the greatest Danganronpa character of all time. What the fuck? I am in shock. I have chills. I have fucking chills. What? Holy shit. Holy shit. What? They killed Sora? They killed Sora? What? I didn't even know. We didn't even know anything about her. What? There's no way. As soon as I entered the stairs to the power room, the first thing I felt was hot, scorching air. Though it wasn't intense enough to affect the air near the entrance lobby, the heat definitely felt abnormal, to say the least. Frantic voices and faint noises coming from the power room. I know very well that the scene of the dead body awaits me there. Now then, without further ado, let's head down to see who's dead. Surely they're pranking me, right? Lina just gotta be pranking me. They gotta be pranking me. The heat gets stronger and stronger as it envelops me. The noises and voices grow louder every second. At the end of the stairs, inside the spacious power room, they're awaited. There's no way. Is it actually Sora? I need to see it to believe it. Is Sora dead? I need to see it to believe it. Chat, brace yourself. Is it actually Sora? Wait, that's not Sora. That's not Sora. That looks like Shinji's body type. Wait, what's going on? That looks like Shinji's body type. What's going on? Am I being pranked? What the fuck just... That looks like Shinji's body type. What am I looking at? Am I looking at Shinji? What is going on? Amidst the smoke... Hold on, chat. I can't... I have to hold my reaction. I don't know what's going on. I am, like, shaking right now. I have no clue. I have never been so fucking shocked in my life in a Danganronpa game. This is the most shocked I've been. Amidst the smoky odor, like barbecue on a grill. Lay the body of Shinji Kasai, the ultimate firefighter. I said I had a bad feeling. I said it. I said I had a bad feeling about Shinji. There was too much shit going on with Shinji. I had a feeling. But what the fuck's going on with Sora? Is it a double murder? Are there two murders? We watched Sora fall. What's going on? Where's Sora? Why am I playing a show by? I'm so confused. I don't know how to react. I don't have all the info. What the fuck is going on, dude? I'm so upset. Why? No, Tizzy, thank you for the tier 1 gifted. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna freak out. What is happening? Where's Sora? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Chapter 4. Can there be truth in the lies of a liar? Shinji, no. Shinji, no. I need to know what's going on with Sora. Is Sora here? I don't even see Sora. Where's Sora? I don't even fucking see Sora. What's going on? Where's Sora? What is happening? Judging by the steam and the corpse, he was incinerated to death? Oh my god, no! Oh my goodness. Chat, I think I'm gonna throw up. I think I'm gonna throw up. Judging by the steam and the corpse, he was incinerated to death. Even his face is unrecognizable. But that physique is Shinji Kasai's without a doubt. Shinji Kasai, huh? I guess he did look to be in a dangerous spot. So he was the one to die this time. Now hold on, where the fuck is Sora? Oh, Shinji! I'm so upset, but my brain is scrambled. This is a dream, right? This has to be a dream. Oh, this is horrible. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. It's a horrible situation. You're alive. But I watched you die. Chat, we watched her die. We watched her fall from the tower. We were all here 10 minutes ago when we watched her get pushed off the tower. She should be dead. It's a zombie. She's a zombie. We gotta shoot her in the head. Oh my god. Shinji's dead. It's confirmed. Shinji's dead. Shinji's dead. I get it. I get they showed the body type and they said, oh, it's gotta be Shinji Kasai, but I saw Sora fall from the tower, so I was thinking to myself, maybe some weirdness happened. Shinji's dead. I am heartbroken. I'm fucking heartbroken, dude. Oh my god. Shinji, no! Shinji, no! What happened? What do you mean there was a body found? Oh no. Shinji. Sora. Just where have you been all this time? I've been looking for you. Do you even know how worried I got when I heard the body announcement? I'm sorry, Yoriko. It looks like I worried you a lot. Ahem. Now that the fire has settled, you know what's coming next, don't you? I've again prepared for you the prestigious Monochrome File 4. I suppose I need not explain this again, Just how trustworthy is this file? What's that supposed to mean? You said you had no memory for the past few days. How can we trust you for credible info? Do you even know how this case went down? Well, not to worry. That and this are unrelated. I know exactly what happened in this case, regardless of my memory. I mean, of course I should know because... Well then, please do your best on the investigations. I will see you all at the trial grounds in due time. What the fuck? What is going on? Nikei, what exactly did you mean by that? Monochrome lost his memory. I guess you weren't around when he said it. Yeah, where have you been, Sora? Where have you been, Sora? Monochrome says he lost his memory ever since we arrived on the 4th island. Memory? I guess he was acting a bit strange lately. Hold on. Who was the first to find the corpse? Shobai, when did you arrive and why are you asking that? Shut up and answer me. Me, Iroha, and Nikei. Why? Monochrome was talking about some fire. So did the fire happen here? Well, to be precise, when Yoriko and I went down to the 1st floor, we felt something odd near the stairs heading to the power room. I'm so confused right now, dude. What is going on? We felt some kind of heat radiating from this place, and when we came down, there was a big fire in here. When we were wondering just what to do about the fire, Monochrome suddenly appeared out of nowhere. And after that, we found Shinji. Okay, so wait a minute. The people who discovered the body were Yoriko, Iroha, and Nikei. And when they came here with Monochrome, and they found that the body and the room was on fire, and Monochrome put out the fire. Okay, I'm losing, like, my train of thought because this is so crazy. This is, like, the craziest body discovery announcement. I don't even, like... I don't even know, bro. Like, the information is so jumbled in my head right now. I need to start sorting out what I know, or else this trial's gonna be hell. Shouldn't be a coincidence. Monochrome... I can't say that word on TikTok Live. I'll get banned. Shouldn't be a coincidence. Monochrome turning a few days ago. I can see why. But the fire seems to be directly related to this case.
Oi.
Hey, can someone bring me Mikado? I don't want to go there myself. Mikado? Why? Come to think of it, he's still tied up, right? I mean, it's obvious. A murder occurred, and even he needs to at least investigate, right? Don't get me wrong, I would love to forget him and just go on. But even he could prove to be helpful in murder cases. No, I don't think he's ever been very helpful to us. Yuki, are you alright? Why? Why did it come to this? How could this? No, please. Big bro, no! Ugh. Don't you cry on us, Yuki. You're a man, aren't you? You know what? You know what? People say that I'm a Yuki hater, but I'm gonna step in. Yoriko, let him let it out. Let him cry. Let him cry. Let him let it out. And then after that, we'll lock in and we'll investigate. We're all trying to keep our calm here, and you're just gonna cry your eyes out like that? Don't you worry, Yuki. Teruya. Shinji's death was not in vain. It shouldn't be. Because this, yes, even this, is for the greater good. What you are talking about, Teruya? Now, what the heck does that even mean? Teruya, are you hiding something from us? Nope, nothing. A useless piece of trash like me can't do anything. So you should just ignore me and focus on your investigation. Hold on, weren't we... I mean, a murder did occur, but the trial is located inside the Mono Cruise, right? How can we have a trial when we can't even get out of this tower? You can leave now, dumbass. We can? Hold on. Now, how would you know that? Do I need to answer? Don't believe me? Go move your ass and check it out. I said move. There's something I need to check. The investigation starts off just like every other time. Does it? Albino girl brought Mikado to the scene, and Teruya left sometime after. Not that I care much, though. All that matters is the mystery that is this case. A bit annoying, but I should get this over with quickly. There's something I need to check out. But I'm still bound to the rules of this world. Well, for now at least. So he knows. I mean, of course Shobai knows. Shobai knows! They left him in the dark about it, but Shobai knows. Investigation start. Now then, the Monochrome file. Give me that. And why should I do that? So I can read it, jackass. I'll be over with it sooner than you anyway. I'm already tired of waiting, so be a good bitch and hand me the file. Yo, what the fuck? Be a good bitch and hand me the file? Yo, what the fuck? Shobai's gonna get me. He's gonna get the TikTok ban, bro. I don't want to. Can't you just investigate the other stuff first? Huh? Was it just me? Or did this bitch look somewhat... You're hiding something from me, aren't you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. That aside, you're investigating quite diligently lately. Quite different from your old, lazy, incompetent self, I guess even you get scared when there's so few of us. Whatever. I'm the stupid one for even trying to have a conversation with the likes of you. Here's the file. Go do whatever you want with it. ... She felt somewhat more awkward than usual. Maybe it's just me. Well, what kind of thing will eventually unravel during the trial anyways? First things first, the Monochrome file. Oh, poor Shinji. No. The victim is Shinji Kasai. Time of death, unknown. Location of the body, power room in the basement of the Tower of Babel. Cause of death, unknown. Murder weapon, unknown. Every part other than the lower body, which was protected by his fireproof clothing, was burnt to a crisp. Other than that, his neck also had a stab wound, and multiple fractures were all over his body. What the hell is this? Time of death unknown, cause of death unknown, murder weapon unknown? Unless Monocro's fucking with me, and this isn't legit, this fact itself could be valuable info. Nothing much else to note. As for the autopsy, I should investigate the body myself to get more info out of this. No time to waste. I should investigate for some other clues in this room. Truth bullet obtained. Monochrome file 4 has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Dude, I'm like fucking bewildered right now. What is happening? What is happening? What's this? Shards of glass that look to be from the machine parts in the room are scattered on the floor. A bit too obvious if you ask me. The stab wound from the monochrome file were probably caused by these little fuckers. Though I can't seem to find one with blood on them. The shards are pretty badly damaged from the fire. Even so, if the culprit had planned this one out correctly, they should have easily taken care of this. So that leaves us with two possibilities. One, they didn't have the time for that, or the culprit was a dumbass who didn't think of it. And the other, it's just a theory for now. I should still keep that in mind, though. Shards of glass has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yuki, how you holding up? I'm serious, Yuki, now. I'm serious, Yuki, now. Watch what I can achieve. This kid, something is wrong with him. Thank you, Shobai. Well, I don't care anyway. There's something wrong with this kid. I don't give a fuck. 0987654, thank you for the tier 1 gifted. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted to Serious Yuki. In honor of Serious Yuki, that's what this gifted goes out to. Thank you. This wall, something's off about this one. It looks like all the other boring walls in this room, but this one alone has no dust on it. Don't tell me. The fuck? When I touched the suspicious part, the wall moved and a small gap appeared. A secret passage? No, I've been trapped in here for days. How could I have missed this? Holy fucking Samugi! That is quite the secret passage. When I crouched through the small passage, I found a small set of stairs leading to someplace. At the end of those stairs, another door was waiting for me. Rats. When I tried opening the door, I just simply couldn't. It was like it was just drawing on the wall. Just like the one at the entrance of this tower. Waiting for something to happen here seemed useless. But a hidden staircase and a door that was used to lead somewhere? Could it all be a coincidence that this was all hidden inside the crime scene? This could be an important clue. Truth bullet obtained. Alright, chat. No spoilers. No spoilers, alright? I'm gonna let you guys cry now. There are burn marks all over the room. Monochrome was the only one who stopped the fire, they said. The fire itself isn't much of a problem. The important part is that the culprit must have used the fire in some way to trick us. So the question is, why did the fire have to happen? The perfect crimes are always the smallest of crimes, obviously. If you increase the scale and make it more complicated, it only draws more eyes. So in that sense, burning someone to death is something unimaginable for any sane person, unless they want to get caught. But that's the rules of the outside world. In this place, common sense doesn't work the same. And then there's Kanade Otanakoji. Who? Never heard of that name before. La 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 la. Sometimes stuff doesn't always go by the rule book. That aside, I should still take care of this fire. Burn marks has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. My sister? You mean Hibiki Otonakoji? And then my two daughters, my two adopted daughters, Iroha and, Satsuki? Is that what you're talking about? Let's keep looking around. Mikado, what do you think? Ah, finally the sweet taste of freedom. Tie him back up, I've had enough. It's a pity that our dear Shinji died. But apart from that, I'm feeling amazing. I'm not feeling amazing at all, Mikado. This is so ass. Why, Shinji? Now I can finally see my dear Shobai. The fuck did you just call him? Your dear Shobai. What? I'm ignoring this prick. I'm sorry, Shinji. In the end, I'm nothing. Jealous? I'm not jealous! Let me look at this one more time. The victim is Shinji Kasai. Time of death unknown. Location of the body, power room in the basement of the Tower of Babel. Cause of death unknown. Murder weapon unknown. Every other part of the lower body, which was protected by the fireproof clothing, was burnt to a crisp. Other than that, his neck also had a stab wound and multiple fractures were all over his body. What? How? What is going on? What about you two? The hostess is talking to Albino. What are you two talking about? Sora, what happened? I'm telling you, nothing special, really. I'm extremely sorry that I caused you to worry, but... that isn't the problem. It was just moments after I talked with you, and you're telling me you just vanished into thin air? What? Vanished? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to eavesdrop on what they're talking about. We talked for a bit on the top floor after that meeting with Nikei. I agree that I said some stupid stuff back then. But after that, I went down and waited for you so we could investigate together. And I went downstairs as well. Perhaps we simply just missed each other. Impossible. It wasn't like a long time had passed after that. And I was waiting just beside the stairs. If you had come down, I wouldn't have missed you. What? Sora vanishes into thin air. There's a secret passage. What is going on? Sora, is there something you're hiding from me? No. What would I gain from hiding important information from you? Alright, I won't ask anymore. Maybe we did miss each other by some coincidence. Thanks. As I suspected, Albino Girl is hiding something about this case. If the hostess is talking the truth, then the two would have definitely met. So the other one is definitely lying. Question is, why is she lying about where she's been? Is it because there's something she doesn't feel comfortable sharing? Or is she the culprit all along? Yoriko's account has been added to Truth Bullet section. The reason I'm quiet right now, chat, I'm a little more quiet than usual. Usually I'm commenting on everything. I am trying to Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast right now. I am sitting here before you, trying to weave the pieces together and puzzle piece at light speed, the full-on Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. That's what I'm trying to do right now for the sake of Shinji fucking Kasai, one of the biggest W's I've ever seen. So I'm out here fucking going through the motions of how this happened. And I got nothing. There's a stun gun on the ground. Looks like it's been turned to the point where it can't be used anymore. Just dropping evidence left and right, are we? In this case's culprit. Is this case's culprit the stupidest shithead ever? Every evidence so far showed that the culprit had no intention of hiding the evidence. If they weren't actually stupid enough to forget to do that, that means they either didn't feel the need to, or slipped the evidence on purpose. At any point, the fact that the stun gun's here, and it's already burnt, means that it was here when the murder occurred. Huh. That reveals some quite interesting stuff. The fact that there's a stun gun here when we've been trapped in this tower for days means somebody was carrying this long before we got trapped here. I'm trying to think if there was ever a moment where someone could have gotten access to a stun gun. Or if we've seen it before. Don't tell me if we have. I don't want to know. I'm trying to think with my own brain here. Well, not that I care much about that. Burnt stun gun has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Interesting. What's this? The machine inside the power room were broken to pieces. There's blood here. There were blood marks on the machines, and judging by the fact they weren't destroyed by the fire, and that amount of blood seems to be significant as well. It doesn't look like it was sprayed out normally from some wound. This was made from the body having direct contact with the machine. Did they cause a fire and try to erase this? Then the culprit is one hell of a dumbass. Wait, let's think the other way around. Perhaps the machine breaking is what caused the fire. And if that's true, that means the blood here is... That doesn't fully explain why they had to go this far and still leave out evidence in the open. I need to listen to the alibis from the other. I should hurry. What the fuck? So my brain keeps going to, like... It's been mentioned, so this is just... Chad, I'm probably wrong. I'm just theorizing here. But it was stated, right? It was stated multiple times that the laws of this world are different. Is it possible that Sora was meant to die? And somebody pulled some bullshit in the outside world and, like... save Sora? Is that what happened? And the game is putting me in the perspective of Shobai to make me think that she might be the killer? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously don't answer me, but... like... it's gonna be hard to solve a case if we're dealing with, like, a greater power making moves above us, like they've been doing. Like the snow coming down in the room, and the doors mysteriously disappearing, and certain things being locked, like... I don't know. Nikei? I feel like Nikei knows something, by the way. I just got a feeling. What? Definitely. Interesting. What about the Iroha? What's going on? Iroha! Don't look! Don't look, Iroha! Get behind me! Why is not dead? Iroha pushed Sora. Iroha must have pushed Sora. Why would she say this otherwise? Iroha ran up and pushed Sora off the edge. So Iroha fully expected it to be Sora down here. You. Ah! Shobai, are you talking to me? Yeah, you. Explain where and what your group was doing since the book event till the body. Why me? I don't know every detail, so the others would probably... Shut up and talk about what you know! If I talk, then would you solve the trial for us? I mean, of course you would, right? It's your life on the line as well, after all. Just how many times do I have to ask you to shut up? Just tell me what you know. Listen, guys, listen. Shobai's just a little bit stressed, alright? This is just how he is. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I was with Yoriko this whole afternoon. Yoriko said that she was looking for Sora, so... Looking for albino girl? Yeah, I don't exactly know what happened, but Yoriko said that after she talked to Sora for a bit, she just kind of disappeared. And about the others, I heard from Mikado that he and Teruya were together all this time. Wasn't Mikado Sonoji tied up in the break room? Yup, Teruya was with him in the break room all this time. Well, it's a long story, but something happened between us and Teruya. And he kind of lost all hope after that. So he was probably just doing nothing while I was in the break room. That's all I know, so please win the trial for us. Wait, hold on. You were muttering to yourself just now, weren't you? Oh my god, he picked up on it. You can't slip it past Shobai. You can't slip it past Shobai. He picked up on it. He did. Something about someone being alive. What do you mean by that? What? Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't saying anything. You know your face tells everything when you lie, don't you? Just talk. What are you hiding from me? Is she gonna say it? Is she gonna look at Shobai in the eyes and said, yo, Papa Sho, I was the one. I went to go push Sora. It was me. Where the fuck did the game go? Where the fuck did the game go? Game? Hello? Won't you come back to me, my darling? Won't you come back to me? Yay! If you aren't the culprit, it wouldn't hurt to tell me. If there's something suspicious up, who knows how it'll help the trial. She gonna speak? Well, the thing is, no way she says it. About Yuriko saying that Sora disappeared, I kinda have an idea of what happened. What now? Sora fell from the top floor, I think. Fell? Fell? What the hell you mean by that? It was before I met up with Yuriko. I was on the first floor when I saw something fall from the ceiling. It was too fast to see exactly what it was, but it looked like it was a human. And cause I saw a hint of white, it was probably Sora. I think that this reasoning is gonna bury her. I do. I think she did the push. I think she's lying right now. Remember, voids are talented liars. I think they're gonna do a little alibi check on her, and I think this is gonna be a lie. Even if that is true, how is that girl alive if she fell from the top floor and hit the first floor? That's what I was wondering. I saw her falling with my own eyes, yet... So what happened to her? If she didn't get hurt, I imagined you would walk up to her and ask what happened. Well, the thing is, I couldn't, because she kind of just disappeared. What the hell? She just phased through the floor and disappeared below. Is there, like, fake rooms or something? Walls you can clip through? What is this, Five Nights at Freddy's security breach? We clipping through walls? We speedrunning the Danganronpa Tower of Babies? We're speedrunners. Sora's a speedrunner. She's clipping through walls and shit. I didn't believe it myself when I saw it. And when I touched the ground after that, it was hard solid. I mean, I knew you were a bubblehead, but really? I'm telling you, that's what actually happened. Just tell me the alibis of the others. Is that really all you know? So you didn't have any info about the rest? Huh, you don't believe me. Got important info from Bubblehead. Seems like she really doesn't know about the others. If she's telling the truth, then wait a minute. Sora doesn't have an ultimate talent. She's the ultimate speedrunner. Ultimate wall clipper. Bro, she can phase through shit. She's like fucking Obito from Naruto. She's got the Sharingan and shit. If she's telling the truth, then Yuriko Kabuya was with her the whole time. So asking her would be no different. Mikado Sonoji and Teruya Odori could prove their alibis. But if they didn't leave that place, their accounts would probably have little value. Alibis aside, the part about Albino Girl falling was too out of this world to believe. Is what I would have thought normally. But something's bugging me about this one. I should keep this in the back of my mind just in case. Alibi list has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Iroha's account has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Black marks are scattered throughout the power room. Did we get everything? Maybe. I think we did. Is there more in this room? You guys want to see Yuki again? You guys want to see Yuki again? You guys ready? I'm serious, Yuki, now. I've changed. I'm about to do some crazy shit. In case anybody wanted to see him. Still plenty to investigate here. What? What did I miss? Oh, I didn't check his corpse. Shinji Kasai's corpse. His upper body was burnt to a crisp, and his face has melted down to the point where it's indistinguishable. Oh, it hurts me, no! Let's just get to the point and look at his injuries. The monochrome file said that there was a stab wound near his neck. Well, well, well. On his body, there was a long stab wound that was around 2 inches deep, because most of the body had burnt down. There wasn't much blood near it right now, but I imagine there was a lot of blood loss when this was made. The monochrome file didn't detail the cause of death nor the murder weapon. This wound could most likely be the cause of death. Now, upon closer look, I spot something suspicious. On the middle of the wound, the skin looked to be a bit dislocated for some reason. What? Damn it, it's hard to see anything because it's all burnt. I guess I just have to take a closer look at the risk of damaging the corpse. I opened the wound a bit. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? What? I opened the wound a bit to inspect the inner parts of the lesbian. That's not what that says. That's not what that says. Whoops. Even the insides are all burnt as expected. But I was soon able to find what I was looking for. 2 stab wounds, one on top of the other. On first glance, it looks to be someone had just stabbed him in the neck with shrapnel. But on closer inspection, there's a much deeper gash underneath the first wound. It was hard to detect that because the burnt marks. Even I almost missed that. But that wasn't all of it. There were a bunch of scabs of all sizes on his body. The monochrome file didn't mention the fractures on his body. The way the skin was scratched by something. These are bruises. The fractures and marks all point towards him, suffering from multiple bruises. That seems to be all there is to it. The fire made it difficult to perform even the smallest autopsy. Oh my god, chat. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick, dude! But it looks like that's all the important info I can get. Now the question is, which one of these actually caused his death? But all that will be revealed during the class trial. Where else can we investigate? Should we even investigate the top? You know what I would try to do if I was investigating right now? That room. Well, first of all, I'd have a Roja show me where that solid surface is. And I would go and I would check the room. So there's a room, right? I would see if there's a way to get in there. Like, can we get above it? Maybe bring Sora. Maybe Sora can clip on through. Stab wounds have been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Bruises on the body have been added to the bullet section of your handbook. There's no way. Okay. I thought, my bad. I thought monochrome was gonna be like, bing, ding, bing, ding. It's been 8 minutes. Time for the class trial. Oh, that's what I thought I was 100% sure that was happening. Shobai? Sora fell from the top floor, I think. She just phased through the floor and disappeared below. I didn't believe it myself when I saw it. And when I touched the ground after that, it was hard solid. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. No way he's gonna fucking jump. Shobai, what are you doing? Shobai, what are you doing? He's not gonna jump, is he? Shobai, what are you doing? Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. I pulled out my lighter and threw it down. Why the hell did I think I'd be able to see it from here? Not here. The lighter disappeared. Where the fuck is that lighter? I mean, people are always losing lighters. Here's why. Even if it was thrown from such a height, and thus fell far away, should have at least been shattered to pieces, yet no shards could be seen. and someone like me couldn't possibly miss something like a single lighter, then that means... He did, this motherfucker! It's been 8 minutes! No! It's been 8 minutes of investigating! I'm not done with my Jimmy Neutron brain blast yet! You put me back in the investigation! You whore! You absolute whore! Don't you you whore! I just can't believe it! 8 minutes of investigating? What do you think this is? No, you whore! Ahem. Mic testing. Can you hear me well? Sorry, it feels like I just woke up from a 1,000-year slumber. I imagine you finished your investigation. It's been 8 minutes! So, I'd say it's about time for the class trial. Everyone, what? It's been 8 minutes! Gather around at the trial entrance on the first floor of the monocruise. As usual. You fucking bird! Hold me back! You put me back and we're all gonna fucking die because you only gave us 8 minutes to investigate. Remember the good old days when V3 would give us 8 hours to investigate? Oh, how far we've fallen. Or maybe this is an improvement. It's kind of an improvement. I love how fast the investigations go, but goddamn! I worry for the cast. I know it should be obvious at this point, but don't be late or miss out on our big event. Then, I'll see you all later. What is going on? Are they going to switch me back to Sora? That's the first thing I'm wondering. Am I locked in for Shobai for the rest of the game, or they switch me back to Sora? Maybe they put me as Shobai just because, like, Sora's useless in the investigation? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I guess that's it then. I'd like to investigate more about this weird phenomenon. But most importantly, and incredibly, is that Bubblehead wasn't making this story up. Just how would the discovery of this phenomenon affect today's trial, I wonder? I should get moving before it gets too late. You're here, Shobai. Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck? No, the mitts are off. The mitts are off. What were you doing up there? What's going on? Where did you go? What are you hiding? What are you hiding, Sora? You're here, Shobai. ...
Hi.
So, is this everyone? Wait, are we sure this is everyone? We're all here. There's 8 of us, including Shobai, who got last place this time. 8? That's all we have left? We started out with 16 if we include Teruya. And there's just half of us left. Yes. And one of us will leave this place dead today. I'm serious, Yuki. You're gonna mess with me? Serious, Maeda. Or perhaps every one of us will perish, and this will be our very tomb. Yuki? Yuki, what did you just... What's this? There's something important I feel like I should be remembering right now. Oh! I'm gonna jerk my shit! Calm down, Mikado. Everyone's here, huh? It's good that everyone's gotten used to this, so I don't have to wait so long for you all to gather. Or maybe it's because the number has gotten so low. Which is it, I wonder? No, Utsuro's showing signs of being back, and Mikado's just like, woo! Just stroking it with 2 hands. Mikado's just butt naked doing backflips. Woo! Utsuro! Dude, he is! He's just jorking it with 2 hands! Or maybe it's because the number has gotten so low. Which is it, I wonder? Wait a minute. I just realized. Why is it In the very beginning, who remembers the beginning of the game? Bit of a throwback here. What is it that Mikado wanted as the one gift? Think about that for a second. The portrait. The Utsuro portrait. What do you think he's doing with that picture? No, I want you to think, what do you think he's doing with that picture? Kissing it? I bet he's kissing it. I bet he's smelling it and shit. I bet Mikado takes it to his room and goes, oh. I bet he does. Or maybe he just hung it on his wall. He might have done that as well. Or maybe it's because the number has gotten so low. Which is it, I wonder? Comrades, I will wait for you down below. Now enter the elevator in front of you. Yuki. Well, this trial's gonna be interesting. If Utsuro's here, this trial's gonna be very interesting. Yuki, look at me. What? Is it because Shinji died? I know. You knew him better than anyone else in this room. But you mustn't give up. We're still alive. So please, don't lose hope just yet. Yeah, we're still alive. As long as we're alive, we can and will do our best to keep it that way. That's the spirit, everyone. As Sora said, we mustn't lose hope. And you should just shut the hell up! Are we done now? If everyone's prepared, we should go down already. Well, well, it seems like everyone's feeling complicated after what had happened in the tower. This class trial, I don't think they're going to be able to solve it on their own. At least I ain't sure yet. Perhaps I'll just put a bit of effort in this time. The shorter this trial gets, the earlier I'll be able to get to test out that thing. I can't believe we're Shobai now. I can't believe we're Shobai now. We don't have Kokoro, and Kanade's gone too. Will we really be okay? There's still half of us left. Half. Gulp. I'm telling you, Nikei knows something. What is it? Just what can't I remember? The time has come! I'm gonna jork my shit! Ah! Yuki. Bro. Oh my god. Would you like to go to the class trial? Do I start it now, or do I end it here? Do I start it now, or do I end it here? Fuck. What do I do? What do I do? How am I feeling? How long we been streaming? How long we been streaming? I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. I'm hungry, Chad. I'm so hungry. If I wasn't super fucking hungry right now, I would do it now. I would hop in now. But I feel like it would be better to start it tomorrow. We can promote it. It gives everybody some time. You know, gives everybody some time. I think that would be best. Cardin Boy with the Tier 1 gifted. We will do the trial tomorrow. And you can't be mad about that, because today was a fucking insane stream, dude. Today was insane.